Hey there. Thank you for joining me, friends. Sister Cerise here. Well, we're going to do a tarot card reading on Anne Frank. It was suggested from one of my viewers. Thank you so much for suggesting this video. Anne Frank, for those of you who don't know, she was a young Jewish girl living during the Holocaust. Now, her family, her sister, and her mom and her dad, they were living very well off. They were happy and comfortable until Hitler took over and threatened their lives, their livelihood, and everything. Now, the father took his wife and his daughters to an addict. He thought the war would be over, and he didn't think it would go on as long as it did. Well, they stayed in the attic for over a year. And you know what? During that time, Anne Frank wrote a diary. So let's pull some cards on her life before the war. So her life before the war was quite stable, very secure. She was favored. She didn't think of anything bad in her life. And as a matter of fact, from her head to her toes, she was treated very well and pampered. Let's look how she felt once she was put into hiding. Oh, she felt like all her life, everything that was built up, she now had to move away from, start a new life, begin a new path. It's not something she really wants to do, but it's something she knows she has to do. So she tried to put all her passion into peace and harmony, and what she did was write. Writing became her passion and her pastime. Let's look at after she got caught, because what happened was the authorities did go in and catch them. Someone told on them, which we're going to get more into in this reading when we pull the next three cards. But let's see how she felt once they got caught and taken away. Yes, she knew her life was going to change completely and forever. She knew that there was going to be something very sad that was going to happen and something very serious. She also knew it was going to be new beginnings. She was a very wise young lady, wise beyond her years, so she knew what was going on. And not only that, mentally, she was also prepared. And I don't know if anybody could really be prepared, especially at 15, but she seemed to be, due to staying in the attic with not only her mom and her dad and her sister, and she was in there with another family that had a son, a husband, a wife, and a son, and then also another man that was a single man. All of those people upstairs over a business in an attic. So she knew that when the German police showed up, that was it. Change was about to come. Now, it is speculated that many different people have told on them. Let's look, because there was a woman that used to deliver the groceries for them during all those years. Now, maybe she didn't tell on them, but maybe there was someone that noticed she was getting extra food, especially during a war when the rations were very low. So let's see if maybe they followed her and caught on through her, or if she even said something. No. She brought balance to their life and she took good care of them. And she was a person that supported them, and she felt like nobody should be put in a position of death just because of their heritage, their background, and who they are. So she felt like she was helping, and she was therefore helping God, being a very spiritual person. Now, there was the owner of the building, the guy that he was selling it, and maybe he was maybe he was like the manager, the office manager, not the owner, but like he was running everything. Let's see if he finally got fed up and got scared or was bullied or something of that nature. Well, he definitely was not happy with what was going on, so he was probably worried about getting caught and harboring pretty much people who were fugitives, so to speak, even though they weren't. And it's just horrible what happened during the Holocaust. The thing is, he felt like, uh-oh, should he be doing this? He wasn't looking at the blessing that he was providing for them, but he was feeling quite uncomfortable. Let's pull on another card and see if it could have been the workers below, because there are workers that were working in the factory below. Let's see if maybe they overheard the families upstairs, and let's see if maybe one of those people reported something. No, they didn't do anything at all. Didn't even know. They were just easygoing. They were there working. The machines were on. It was a factory. And upstairs, the families knew the hours that the workers were going in and going out. So, one time when they were supposed to lock the doors, the family was, when people left for the day, the family would lock the front door from the inside. But then once everything opened up and the workers were to be going in the morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, so to speak, the family had to go downstairs before everyone arrived and unlock the bolt and run back upstairs and be quiet for the whole entire workday until lunchtime or any types of breaks. One time, the son of the other family, he was in charge and he forgot to unlock the bolt. Oh, when the owner of the building showed up, he didn't like it very much. He had to kick in the door and bang it all in, and they were like, oh, and he flipped out on the young man. So out of all three possibilities, the woman that helped them, the office manager himself, or workers, it seems like it was the office manager that was the most probable participant in ratting out the families in the attic, Anne Frank and her family and the rest of them. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Sister Cerise. Thank you for listening to this reading. If you have any comments, please put them down below. Or if you have any video ideas, please share them. Speaking about sharing, please share this video, take a second to like it, and also subscribe. Take care, everyone. Huge hugs, loads of love, and big blessings. Go out and make a change to your day or someone else's.